What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer, and I was going to do a combo video today that will be released tomorrow, obviously. I just ran out of time. I have my own radio show soon, so I can't. And I wanted to release something today. But new Lyrilusc support came out, which is really interesting. I obviously did that video not too long ago about the bird up combo. That was quite popular on the channel, so thought I see, is the kind of individual support. Can you make a pure Lyrilusc deck, or can you even maybe put these in the deck now and make it better? Who knows? But let's take a look. I'm curious myself. There's quite a few cards actually, and I know the new set is all about wind monsters. This is Lyrilusc Barrel Canary. I don't know. Level 1 Wind Wing Beast effect monster. Of course, they're all going to be level 1, 200 defense. You're not going to be attacking for a game with this thing. You can only use this first effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can target one Lyrilusc monster in your graveyard, special to summon this card and that target, but you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except XYZ monsters. Alright, so right off the bat, they're saying Bird Up, never heard of it. Which is pretty good, I guess, and it's also obviously a very good effect. Special summon too, it's kind of insane. Number 2, a Win XYZ monster that was summoned using this card on the field as material gains this effect. Gains 200 attack. Also, possession cannot change. Pretty sure Lyrilusc is the whole idea is you attack directly a bunch of time based on the materials, and I think most of the XYZ monsters are unaffected by card effects, and that's kind of the win condition. All right. It's not once per turn, also. Pretty interesting, I suppose. This is Lyrilusc Celeste Wagtail. Level 1 Wind Wing Beast effect monster, 200 attack as well. Then probably all have that. You can only use this, use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn each. If this card is special summoned, you can add one Lyrilusc spell or trap from your deck to your hand. That's pretty good. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Lyrilusc XYZ monster you control, attach this card to it as material. Those are both very good effects. And this makes me think that this is a card that may be used in Bird Up. One of them special summons from the hand if you control no monsters, and this would be a great target for that. I think a big problem with the Bird Up Lyrilusc archetype is that there isn't a ton of great targets. Alright, this is the new XYZ monster, Lyrilusc Ensemble Robin. It's a rank 1 Wind Wing Beast XYZ effect monster, 0 attack and defense. Materials, 2+ level 1 monsters, that's pretty typical. Gains 500 attack for each material attached to it, which is at least going to be 2. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can detach one material from this card and then target one of those monsters, return it to the hand. Wow, this is like generic rank 1 support. Materials, 2+ level 1 monsters. I don't know how relevant that is, but just keep that in mind, I suppose. It doesn't lock you into anything either. It's good at rank 1 support. Number 3, excuse me. If this card in your possession is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card, so alright. You can target one other Lyrilusc monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. A little bit of recursion. Obviously, the second effect is very good. I like this card. All the cards so far have been pretty decent. The first one obviously is a little restrictive, so you kind of have to give your opinion on that. Whether or not you think it could go all the way with it, or if it should just be an engine. This is Lyrilusc Prom Thrush, rank 1 Wind Wing Beast XYZ effect monster. 2 materials, so again, general rank 1 support. Gains 500 attack for each material to it. That's actually, are all of them like that? Yeah, 500 attack. Wow. Could be decent, I suppose. I think once per turn, yeah, let me just read the effect, right, before I start giving my opinion on it. Once per turn, you can attach one material from this card, then target one spell or trap your opponent controls, shuffle it into the deck. Also great rank 1 support. At the start of the damage step, if another of your monster's battles, you can detach any number of materials from this card. Your battling monster gains 300 attack for each material detached until the end of the turn. That's alright. Second effect, pretty darn decent too. Yeah, it's not a quick effect, unfortunately, but I would say for breaking boards, your opponent doesn't really know where you're going to go with it. Fantastic. Its name is also likely a play on Palm Thrush, but okay, whatever. This is Lyrilusc Bird Sanctuary. This is a continuous spell, alright. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn each. You can target 2 Wing Beast XYZ monsters you control, attach one of them, and all materials attached to it to the other as material. Great, so you can potentially use the effect, special summon these, either get rid of a spell and trap your opponent controls, potentially both, or get rid of a special summon monster. Because that's during, that's any time. That's during your opponent's turn. So after you use that effect, I think both of them have like a little bit of the yin and yang. Uh, so fantastic. That's a good effect. Number two, if you control an XYZ monster with 3 or more materials, you can draw 1 card. You can use that too. It doesn't. It's not. You can only use one effect. You can use both. Drawing 1 card, very nice. I think that's a great card too. This is Lyrilusc Birds of Feather. It's a normal trap. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn each. Target 1 Lyrilusc monster you control. Change the attack of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls to that target. Also, their levels and rank become 1. I mean, I suppose, right? You're playing synchro-based decks, and you can, like Dragon Link, I suppose. That would also be really good. They're very dependent on synchro plays. Although you got to think, like, going second, they're just going to go into Burl Sword and kill you. I don't know, though. Number 2, when your opponent's monster declares an attack on your Lyrilusc monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Your battling monster's attack becomes the same as that opponent's monster until the end of this turn. So they must have non-battling destruction effects, I'm guessing. I think I actually know that for a fact. I'm not a big fan of that card. I don't think you're going to be using it, and I think the rest of these are just reprints that you'll see in this set. So, alright, I mean, I think you can get a lot worse support for Lyrilusc. The only one that's, you know, probably debatably bad is the first one. Everything else, generic rank 1 support, generic Lyrilusc support, something that if you're a fan of that archetype more than maybe the other stuff, like all the other engines that you play and bird up, then you can kind of focus more on this, or maybe just get rid of one of the engines altogether. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this support in the comments down below. Other than that, that's going to do it for today's video. Be sure to look out for the comments tomorrow. Have a great night, guys, and I'll see you next time.